student in UP Diliman. He is the current Education and Research Officer of Agham Youth Engineering, a youth organization advocating for nationalist, scientific, and mass-oriented engineering. He is also a current member of the Youth Advocates for Climate Action Philippines, YACAP, and has organized the local efforts for the global climate strike. So my friends, we have with us Kyle Arca.
Okay, good evening people. Once again, I am Arca. And just like John, I would like to ask for your help in answering just a few questions. Okay, pero don't overthink it. Just answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Show of hands, please. First question. Are you free? Raise your hand if you think you're free. Okay, quite few. I don't know why you think you're not free. Second question. Are you, John, you said you're free. Are you free to skip class right now?
Yes.
Wow. I like that. Okay, let's go to Sir. Sir, are you free to skip class right now?
Oo naman.
Yeah. See? You're free. The door is not locked. But why do we choose to stay? Right? Why do we choose to listen to me at the moment? I don't think you chose this personally, but okay, there's that. It's quite confusing, that thing, huh? Being free. Setting that aside for now, has anybody here seen The Matrix, the Keanu Reeves film? Oh, you've seen it? Good. Anybody else have seen The Matrix? You've seen The Matrix. Okay, so since you're just two, I'm gonna recap the story, okay? The Matrix is about a world where oppressive machines put humans in a dream-like state to keep them under control from birth to death. The protagonist, Neo, is offered two pills. A blue pill to remain blissfully ignorant, and a red pill to wake up to the truth. Going back to that talk about truth earlier, about being free, I now want to raise you guys this. What if we're not free? And I think, based from the results earlier, you don't think we're free. What if, just like in the Matrix, we're all just stuck inside a dream? What if we are in an invisible prison that we can't see or hear, but can definitely feel? What if the Matrix were real? Well, I sure hope you're ready because I have ran out of Googles. In the Matrix, our Matrix, the key that grants access to life and freedom is capital. Oh, wow, what is he saying now? Capital. Capital, in brief, is anything that you have that you can use to make profit. If that got too much too soon, well, allow me to explain with a silly little joke from my elementary days. You all know what a pencil is, right? I sure hope you do. See, when I was in elementary, I was told that if you didn't have this, you would die. Okay, let me explain. See, if you didn't have a pencil, you won't be able to write your notes. And when you don't have notes, you won't be able to study for an exam. If you weren't able to study for an exam, you're gonna fail. If you failed, then you won't get to the next level, you won't graduate, you won't get a job, you're not gonna get fed, you're gonna die. Right? From one pencil! One! But as we know now, that's a fallacy. That's a reduction. That's an oversimplification. You can always borrow a pencil from a friend, right? You have a pencil? Well, can we get jobs even if we don't have our degrees? Yeah, right? The point is, there are nuances to this. always a workaround. It's not always that simple. In that example, the pencil is the capital. Okay, let me ask you this now. Raise of hands if you agree. Do we all get the same pencil when we're born? Are we given the same amount of capital when we're born? Raise your hands if you agree. Wow. Okay, raise your hands if you agree. Is it a possibility that some of us don't even get a pencil to begin with? Okay, that's more hands now. Well, let's look at how different pencils, different amounts of capital affect our life in this matrix, from birth to death. Okay, in the matrix, babies aren't born. They're grown, they're harvested like livestock. You may think, now I'm pretty sure I wasn't, grown. I was born from my mom, right? We don't get to choose who or what family we're born into. However, our family's access to capital matters a lot in setting the life for the child to be. This access to capital then ensures a higher chance that the child even gets out of the womb safely. This difference manifests between a farmer and his malnourished child and a normal child born without abnormalities. There have been stories, there have been discoveries that people in Hacienda Luisita, the farmers' kids, they grow up to this tall. They're 18. All because of intense malnourishment. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Say the child does grow older and starts their schooling. Capital then determines the quality of education they receive. More capital likely leads to better education and development. Having capital allows the child the luxury to just focus on studying. Nothing else in mind. Oh, I would love that. Without it, a lot more things have to be considered. Can you pay for your food? Can you pay for your rent? Can you even pay for your transport? This leaves behind people with little to no capital. And how behind? As of 2017, the Alliance of Concerned Teachers of the Philippines found that there was a shortage of 114,000 classrooms all across the Philippines. Even in this class, we had a shortage of classrooms. That's why we had to transfer, right? So, yeah. Hell, even the UPCAT has a similar bias to this. We're not that special. Actually, no, we're pretty special. Right? A lot of the students here have been the top students of their batch. And as we know earlier, you wouldn't be a top student of your batch if you didn't afford the luxuries that you had, that we had. After getting through all that study, we get to the exciting part. Wow, it's time to think about and look for jobs. In the Matrix, Neo was caught leading two lives. He was a programmer and he was a hacker. That wasn't allowed. He was arrested. Everybody had to be a perfect god in their perfect machine. In our world, following the theme that we have, the jobs available to us are also limited by the education that we have attained. Essentially already putting us into tiny boxes. Remind me again why we're not livestock. The problem, though, doesn't stop there. Jobs have unique problems based on their type. Farmers lack the ownership of the land that they work so hard to till. Workers can barely afford the things that they're producing. The middle class is constantly one financial bad day away from losing everything that they have accumulated. Even scientists, I think half of this class are engineers. If you haven't heard yet, STEM workers from this very school have not been paid for 7 months. Studying 4 years. All of that just to not get compensated? Let's go a little bit deeper then. Politics. Who gets to be elected? Can you get elected?
No.
Why not?
No.
Well, you need to have capital. You need to have money to even run. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to ask a couple more things. How are you? Still good? You feel gloomy from what you just know? And Raise of hands, do you see now? Do you agree that we are in the matrix? Do you agree that we are in some sort of a prison now? Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it here. To fight the matrix, Neo, Trinity, Morpheus, and the rest of the Zion crew used love and their belief to fight the Sentinels, the machines. And like, love? Really? All that talk about God, about capital, about man murdering machines, and yet love? Capitalism is our matrix. It's a system that only a few get to control, a few get to use, and everything is a transaction. But love, true love is not transactional. True love makes us surpass greed and selfishness to do things that we don't know we can. Love has made me fight for a free education, made me fight for privacy, made me fight for the environment. Love has made a fellow ComSci graduate of mine, Chad Bo, go to Mindanao to teach with the Lumans. Love has made Baros, has made Lakaba go underground, fight the dictatorship of Marcos, and die in the process. But you may ask now, Neo is a chosen one. He has powers. I don't. I'm a regular person. And to this, I'm just going to say something that Ralph Waldo Emerson said. God dwells in you, clouded and shrouded. It sits, the infinite, and blossomed in a man. You have God within you. The potential to be more when you know what you're capable of. And as Lakaba said, awakened, the masses are Messiah. Now, what do you do?